This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet.
This is Chambersburg Trojans basketball on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside of Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where tonight it is the Chambersburg Trojans and Carlisle Thundering Herd. Good evening, everyone. I'm Gary Clyde along with Ed Gottwald. Thanks for joining us tonight for this key early season Mid-Penn Commonwealth matchup. And tonight's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. By Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waitsboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. By Summit Sports Medicine of Chambersburg and Waitsboro. Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Let the Franklin County Visitors Bureau help you plan your visit to the beautiful Cumberland Valley. By Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road in Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waitsboro, and Newville, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle community since 1984. By Art Sign Company, serving the area since 1945. By Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. And by the Sports Page, your news source for Franklin County sports is thesportspage.blog. The United States Air Force, aim high, make a living with a career that makes a difference to the U.S. Air Force. By Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waitsboro. Let us outfit your team with uniform, warm-up hats, and so much more. By Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. And by Klein Tours. Visit KleinTours.net for a complete tour schedule. Tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waitsboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities. Chambersburg coming in tonight off of a victory at Cedar Cliff on Saturday night, a game in which they won by a score of 55 to 40. 151 to 42. So Chambersburg 3-2 on the year. They are 1-2 in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth. They have wins against the James Buchanan Rockets, Mifflin County, and Cedar Cliff. Losses at the hands of the Waitsboro Indians at State College. Meanwhile, Carlisle is 2-3, 1-2 in the Mid-Penn Conference. So they have defeated Big Spring, lost to Hempfield, defeated Altoona, and then lost to both the CD and CD East in conference play. And Ed, tonight, Chambersburg trying to establish something here in the early going. They've struggled offensively a lot through the first 5 ball games.
They've not been very consistent. The 2 games they won big, of course, they had decent totals offensively, but the games have been close, or the ones they lost, they just didn't seem to have any kind of rhythm. I know it's still early in the season, and they started out the season without 2 of their starters. And I will say, I see Terrell Williams out there doing warm-ups tonight.
And he was out in the Cedar Cliff game, okay. And so was Ethan Schreffler.
Okay, I was looking for him. I didn't see him yet, but I mean, it would certainly help if those 2 came back, because they were 2 potential starters, or they were scheduled to be starters, but had some injury issues. So that would help some too. Although once they get back in the lineup, then they're going to have to adjust to them. It might take a little bit of time. So I don't think you're going to see Chambersburg really at full force until after the holidays, maybe. But in the meantime, you don't want to fall too far behind in this Mid-Penn Commonwealth race. I don't think anybody's going to run away with it this year, but you don't want to start out with, like, 2 or 3 losses before the break.
Yeah, I was looking at the standings. There's only like 2 undefeated teams at this early juncture. I think it was Central Dauphin and Cumberland Valley.
Correct, yep.
And it does look balanced. Harrisburg has a conference loss in 2 of the season. And so, yeah, it is. But like you said, if they fall too far behind, you can't get caught up once you're in full strength.
That's true, and they're not going to go through the rest of the season undefeated either. So,
yeah.
You definitely, obviously Carlisle is a game they can win. Yeah. I don't want to say they need to, but it's, it'd certainly be a nice one to pick up against their rivals.
It would, and these 2 teams met here in Chambersburg 1 year ago yesterday. And Carlisle, if you remember, came away with a 41-40 victory in that one. I think they won it at the end on that by a point over Chambersburg. And then Chambersburg defeated Carlisle in Carlisle 55-40.
Yeah, which is unusual because both places are kind of tough to play. So you'd think it'd be the other way around. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's been a good rivalry down through the years. I don't see a reason why tonight's game won't be a close one. Just hope their offense scores a little bit more than usual tonight.
Yes, let's hope so. They need to get that. Defense has been outstanding for the most part throughout the first 5 games for the Trojans. We will be coming back with more on the Antrim Insurance pregame show after these messages on the F&M Trust, the sports network on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
It's a funny word. Underinsured. To grown-ups, not so funny. While they're both about coverage, most people don't know they're probably underinsured. And it makes sense. They tried to save a few bucks, pressed a few buttons, and click, bing, boom, a policy. But at Erie Insurance, our policies can be tailored to meet your needs, like our guaranteed replacement cost coverage. So if the worst happens, you can rebuild your entire home, no matter what it costs. It's the coverage a grown-up like you deserves, at fair prices that often beat the other guys. Talk to Erie about what's right for exactly where you are in life, not over or under where you are. And yes, I just said underwear again.
Your local Erie agent is Antrim Insurance Agency, 717-593-0500.
Guaranteed replacement costs subject to conditions and limitations. Go to erieinsurance.com/Erie Secure Home or talk to your Erie agent for more information.
Erie Insurance.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
Right now you can get what you really wanted for Christmas, right here at Keystone Ford, and save a sleigh full of money. Check out the savings on a new Ford Super Crew, 0% financing for 60 months and $27.50 cash back. Ring in the new year with the new Ford Escape or Edge. Both are available with 0% APR for 60 months. Don't get stuck with an ugly sweater. Get what you really want this year at KeystoneFord.com. Dashing through the snow in a new Ford from Keystone Ford is definitely the way to go.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Season's greetings from the Franklin County Visitors Bureau. When you, friends, and family are looking for holiday fun, visit explorefranklincountympa.com. Please enjoy a safe and happy holiday season.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
The Chambersburg Trojans play here. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Gary Klein, Ed Gottwalls back here at Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where the Trojans and Carlisle Thundering Herd getting set to tip off here in a few minutes. And we do want to remind you to join Mid-Penn Broadcasting for high school wrestling tomorrow night right here at Chambersburg Auxiliary Gym. It's a dual meet with Carlisle, and we'll have the broadcast for you around 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And, of course, we'll have the My House Trojan Wars tournament on Saturday, December the 29th, the quarterfinals, semi, and finals, at 3 additional dual meets here, or 2 additional dual meets for the remainder of the season. So
pretty psyched about that, as you can imagine.
Yes, yes, it is, and hard to believe the Trojan Wars is almost here.
I know, it's what, 9 days away?
9 days away, and even more participants this year. Ed.
Yeah, they're up to 40. I think we had 39 teams last year and 48 this year. So it's quite an event.
It is, and it takes place here at Chambersburg, December 28th and 29th. What are we, 5th or 6th year for this, Ed?
5th. I think it's a 5th year. 5th year,
yep. And it's just gotten bigger and bigger every year. So yeah, looking forward to that. We'll have that here on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. Carlisle tonight, the opponent for the Chambersburg Trojans, and kind of a rich history with Carlisle High School, probably as rich as anyone in the Mid-Penn, with Jeff Lebo, Billy Owens, and you remember those great teams.
Absolutely, yeah.
And also the stories of the people lining up for blocks just to try to get a ticket to get inside.
Yep.
Every time they play Carlisle, I think of that. You go to Carlisle and the trophy cases. And,
yep, they had quite a run there. There's no question of that.
Yeah, they certainly did, and it's for the Carlisle Thundering Herd. So Trojans and Thundering Herd getting set to play. We'll be back with a look at the starting lineups and the start of tonight's game after these messages.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, well, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals, providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
The
U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries often don't happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Brad Connor, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love, safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Welcome back, everyone. Gary Klein along with Ed Gottwalls as the starting lineups being introduced to the crowd here in Chambersburg, the visiting Thundering Herd. As you can see on your screen, and the Chambersburg Trojans about to be introduced here at Chambersburg tonight. And,
looks to me like Tara Williams might get a start tonight.
Oh, that is good news.
There he is.
All right. Welcome back.
Boy, Carlisle's numbers are hard to read.
I noticed that right away. We're going to struggle with that all night.
Okay, I think I got Carlisle starters will be number 2, Howie Rankin, number 33, Trevor Hamilton, number 12, Ben Nix, number 21, Brendan Lyons, and number 24, James Barlow. Chambersburg will start number 10, Seth Browse, number 11, Aaron Maynard, number 15, Tyler Collier, number 24, Ty Holzapple, and number 25, Tara Williams. Great to see him in there.
It sure is. It's great to have him back. He can add a great dimension to this ball club being in the lineup. And we saw Terrell last year and what he could do for the clubs, a lot of times coming off the bench. But Terrell injured his wrist broke his wrist during the football season, pretty early in the season. And tonight's pregame show has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance. Tip-off controlled by the Chambersburg Trojans. That's Aaron Maynard. Now over right side it goes. And back to Holzapple. Trojans lose it, and the ball is going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Chambersburg as Carlisle kicked it away.
A shaky start for both teams there.
Yes, turning the ball over at both ends. As the Trojans work it over to the corner to Maynard. Now back up top it goes to Seth Browse. And this is Maynard. Browse.
Looks like Carlisle's setting up in a 3-2 zone.
And here's Browse again. And he loops the pass down to Williams. And back over to Browse. Takes a look, gets it to Terrell Williams, and his shot is good. Terrell Williams with the three-pointer.
Little stranger, he banked it in from the corner.
Yeah, and the three-pointer, that's got to feel good in your first shot of the year, Ed.
Absolutely.
And this is Ravenel, number 20. And being guarded there by Maynard. And now back over it comes Ben Nix. And Nix being guarded by Williams.
Certainly no surprise to see Chambersburg in a man-to-man defense, and they cause another turnover.
So there it is. The ball goes back to the Chambersburg Trojans.
They're checking the ball. The ball must have gotten a little wet there.
And here's the Trojans going right to left across your computer screen tonight. 3-0 Chambersburg on the Terrell Williams three-pointer. 6:21 to go here in the first quarter. Another three-point try, and it won't go for Browse. And the rebound comes down to the Thundering Herd. James Barlow there to pick it up. JV game, Chambersburg won 42-39 in overtime. It's the reason we're underway a little bit late tonight. And now the turnaround jumper is off the back of the glass. No good. Rebound. Back out for the three-point try, and Ben Nix drains it. So we're tied at 3.
I think it's going to be a good battle on the boards tonight. Teams are fairly evenly matched in terms of size.
Tyler Collier misses the 3 there to get the rebound. The Thundering Herd up court, and it's knocked away. It's going to be knocked out by Chambersburg as Collier apparently got a hand on it.
I think it was Browse.
Or excuse me, Browse.
He actually did a nice job just reaching in and getting the ball and not getting the player.
The Thundering Herd to inbound under their own basket.
And Clay Burkett came in for Carlisle.
And working the ball there for the Thundering Herd, that is Ben Nix, 5'9" senior. 5:17, and we've got a whistle, and I believe we have a.
That's a moving pick against Carlisle.
And it will come back to Chambersburg.
It's on the big guy, Trevor Hamilton. His 6'8" matches Tyler Collier's 6'8".
And that is Browse as he gets it down to the corner to Williams. Back out it comes Seth Browse. And here's Terrell Williams. Gets it top of the circle there to Maynard, and back over to Browse. In the corner, this is Tyler Collier. And to Browse and to Williams, who puts it up, and it's off the mark. And Chambersburg there to get the rebound. Williams gets his own rebound. To the basket is Collier, and he's fouled.
That's some good ball movement there by Chambersburg.
So it's Tyler Collier. It'll be a 2-shot foul for Tyler. Second team foul on the Thundering Herd, and the first one is good. And the Trojans go up by 1 at 4-3.
I can see Chambersburg having some problems with his zone defense in terms of penetrating it tonight. So any chance they get like that where they get a good pass, get it inside, Collier should drive to the basket, and he did, got the foul.
And he's got both ends of it. James Barlow charged with the foul. And Carlisle takes it their way. And you're looking at Clay Burkett. And pass over to Howie Ranke. And they try to get it underneath, and it's knocked away as they can't get it off of Ben Nix. Another Thundering Herd turnover, and the ball will go back to the Trojans. 4th of the night. And we're not even 4 minutes into the game. And Chambersburg now with the opportunity with Seth Browse. He gets it to Williams. Cross court it goes. This is Maynard. And they gets it underneath. Terrell Williams puts it up and misses it as he tried to do the backhanded layup, reverse layup. And the Thundering Herd get it back.
It's a high degree of difficulty on that shot.
Yes, it is. And a low percentage shot. And
Howie Rankin went in for the shot. They're going to call Chambersburg, I think, for a rebounding foul. I'm not so sure. Well, I'm not sure who they called that on.
Maybe Collier underneath.
It looked like Collier had good position and got the ball. It was on Browse. Okay. I was going to say, I couldn't imagine how they called it on Collier.
And out it comes. This is Ranke. He's out on the right side. Back over top of the circle. Dylan Young. He's number 15 on your screen. And he drives in and puts it through. So Dylan Young, who's only a freshman, and we're tied at 5.
It was a confident move there by Young.
Yes, it was. Worked perfectly. And you're looking at Browse. And now back over to the corner. That's Collier. He wanted to get it to
those passes just aren't going to work.
Holstoppel,
There's too many people in underneath for Carlisle. It's just never going to work unless you drive first and draw somebody to you.
And there you see the result of it, a Chambersburg turnover.
You can't be impatient when you're playing against a zone like that.
3-point range, long distance, and it is good. And that was
Nix again.
Nix again.
Yes, Nix.
So it's Ben Nix with his second of the night. And now the Trojans find themselves on the short end of an 8-5 score. And from the top of the circle, game is tied. That is Seth Browse.
There's a turnover again. Oh, another one.
And now it goes back to Carlisle. So Browse got one to fall, Ed.
Yeah, he did. He's the one guy I've been waiting to see. He's had a string of bad luck as far as what I can tell, and I know he's a better shooter than that.
And this is Maynard trying to take it the distance, but he gets it out of bounds and turns it back to Carlisle.
That was Browse. The ball kind of got away from him a little bit.
Yes.
And we have looks like Max Doctor's in the game for Chambersburg, and also Ethan Schreffler's in the game too.
Okay, so both the injured players back for the Trojans. And Schreffler, the 6-foot junior. And Dylan Young. And Young working it over to Clay Burkett. And this is Burkett. And over it comes to the corner.
Both teams being pretty patient here.
And Carlisle try a turnover into the hands of Schreffler for Chambersburg. The pass underneath, and I think the Trojans stepped out, and they did.
They're trying to break every chance they get because they don't want to sit up against that zone if they can help it. But a couple times already, at least 3 times, they've gotten ahead of themselves and ended up turning the ball over instead, which obviously is not a good thing.
1:01 remaining here in the first quarter. We are in an 8-8 tie at Chambersburg. The Trojans and Thundering Herd of Carlisle.
Looks like Jeremiah Carruthers is in for Carlisle and Braden Byers is in for Chambersburg.
As we're inside the final minute of the first quarter. And another 3-point try, and it is good from outside. Ben Nix again.
No, I think.
Or was that Nix?
No, it's
hard.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Burkett this time.
Yeah.
And the Trojans outside miss it from Daquan Rogers, and it's out of bounds. Carlisle with the 11-8 lead. Trojans inbound it under their basket. This is Collier. Collier goes underneath and is fouled.
As long as he doesn't lower his shoulder there and get picked up for a charge, that play should be good for at least a foul.
And Tyler already 2 of 2 from the line tonight, and will shoot another pair right now. And the shot is up, and it is good. Collier improves to 3 for 3 from the line, and the Trojans pull within 2. And the shot by Collier, it's a 1-point ball game. 11-10 Carlisle, 30 seconds remaining in quarter number 1 tonight. As we work the basketball, that's Ravenel. Back over again to Ravenel.
They're playing for one shot here, obviously, down to 7 seconds.
And the pass, and now back out it comes to the basket, and the shot is no good. Desperation shot by the Trojans is short. And that's the way the first quarter comes to an end tonight here in Chambersburg with the score. Carlisle 11, Chambersburg 10 on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
Right now, you can get what you really wanted for Christmas, right here at Keystone Ford. Ring in the new year with the new Ford Escape or Edge. Both are available at 0% APR for 60 months. Dashing through the snow in a new Ford from Keystone Ford is definitely the way to go.
The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more.
Welcome back inside Chambersburg Area Senior High School. Quarter number 2 about to get underway. Thundering Herd with the basketball. Gary Klein with Ed Gottwals. Thanks for joining us tonight on midpenbroadcasting.com.
Carlisle setting up pretty far away from the basket, trying to give himself a little bit of room here.
And
Chambersburg's defense has done a good job.
3-point try won't go as it rims out from Clay Burkett. And back to Chambersburg it goes. And this is Maynard as he works it over to Braden Byers. And back out, 3-point try there is good. Wow, come back, Ethan Schreffler, and both Schreffler and Williams tonight on their first shots, Ed. I think it was
Schreffler took one other one.
Took one other one. 3-pointers.
It's a welcome addition. There's no question of that.
13-11. The Trojans on top by 2 now. 13-11. And here's Burkett. Shot there, no good. Underneath, and that one does go down 4. And these numbers are difficult. 33?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I can't see it.
Yeah. And the shot there is no good, and the follow-up is good for the Trojans, Max Doctor. And a steal, and here come the Trojans, and Schreffler, and he's got it. Ethan Schreffler for 2, and the Trojans open up a 4-point lead.
It was 25 on the shot there for Carlisle.
25. Okay.
Tristan Sulich.
Okay. And there's Sulich now with the basketball. The Thundering Herd turn it over again. They get it underneath, and a two-pointer for Kai Holzapfel. Holzapfel to the bucket for the layup.
That was again, the Trojans fast break whenever they can. That time they made a nice play. Holzapfel hit a really difficult layup. Surprising he didn't get fouled, but he made it work despite the fact there's a couple bodies there.
And the Trojans have a 6-point lead, 19-13 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com. Season's greetings from the Franklin County Visitors Bureau. When you, friends, and family are looking for holiday fun, visit ExploreFranklinCountyPA.com. Please enjoy a safe and happy holiday season.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
Right now you can get what you really wanted for Christmas, right here at Keystone Ford. Check out the savings on a new Ford Super Crew. 0% financing for 60 months and $27.50 cash back. Dashing through the snow in a new Ford from Keystone Ford is definitely the way to go.
Gary Klein with Ed Gottwalds. Welcome back to Chambersburg. 5:51 to go first half. Trojans lead the Thundering Herd 19-13.
9-3 run put together here by Chambersburg.
And that's the difference in the ball game right now. As the Thundering Herd looking to cut into that lead by Chambersburg. Dylan Young, and he'll...
It's actually, if you go back into the first quarter, it's actually an 11-3 run.
And now, again, this time they get it back. Ben Nix. Nix there was guarded by Williams. Back over it comes Dylan Young.
Carlisle's been forced to start their offense up very high. Haven't been able to get the ball inside very much at all.
And there's the off-balance jumper, and it misses everything. Jump ball. The possession would be Chambersburg.
Ty Holzapfel there in the tie-up. Tyler Collier comes in. Nobody seemed to know who exactly supposed to go out. End up being Holzapfel.
And the Trojans bring it across mid-court, as that is Seth Browse. And over again it comes to Maynard. Into the corner is Tyler Collier. Back out Browse, left of the circle. Terrell Williams. And they work it to Doctor. Now back over. Browse to put it up. It is no good. Collier rebounds, and he draws the foul.
Chambersburg's having some nice movement with the basketball, getting it from side to side. Carlisle's doing a nice job recovering, but that time Browse was open for a shot, and when it bounced off the rim, Collier was able to get to it, and he was hacked going up. So that's his third trip to the line.
First one by Collier misses. Collier was 4 out of 4. Got a little too much on that one. And Collier trying to put it through on his second one, and it's good. But there is
going to be a lane violation on Chambersburg, so that's discounts.
So that takes away the shot. It will remain at 19-13. As the Thundering Herd go left to right across your computer screen or iPad or phone. And losing the basketball, and right there to pick it up for Chambersburg to the basket, and it's knocked away out of the hands of
Oh, they gave it back to Carlisle. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it was a nice play by Howie Rankin.
Yeah.
He's the one that lost the ball to Doctor in his first place, but he made a good effort to get back, and he must have bounced it must have gone off Doctor's knee. It didn't look like that.
Yeah,
and they just called another moving pick on Carlisle.
Been a lot of turnovers here tonight, especially on the Carlisle side.
Yeah, they have 10 already, and that's the second moving pick violation on Trevor Hamilton. He's got 2 fouls.
And we're just a little under halfway through the second quarter here at Chambersburg.
So Collier, Browse, Williams, Schreffler, and Doctor on the court right now.
And that is Browse and Terrell Williams. Back out it comes to Terrell. Over to Browse. And down left side to Collier. And Williams will put it up and put it through. It was a three-pointer.
Yep.
Terrell Williams with his second 3 of the night. And the Trojans lead by 9.
Now we had another 3-pointer by, I believe it was Rankin, Carlisle. That breaks his little scoring spell for them.
There's Tyler Collier. And they'll get it. There's Max Doctor, and he loses it underneath, picked up by the Thundering Herd. A 7-point Chambersburg lead. Shot up there off the back of the glass, and Tyler Collier there to haul it in. He'll get it to Seth Browse, and it's Browse down to the corner. Terrell Williams, and this one bounces out. Collier rebounds. That won't go. And Carlisle finally comes away with the basketball as Dylan Young with the rebound. And now from 3-point range, and that misses everything. And it's, I believe, going to be, it will be Chambersburg's ball.
What do you have for Carlisle? I've got them with 17. A couple of those shots must not have been 3-pointers.
Yeah, 22 to, I have 3, 5, or wait a minute here. 3, 6, 9, 11, yeah, 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I must have been counting 3-pointers when I didn't, shouldn't have been.
And the ball is going out of bounds.
Off Carlisle hand. I have to adjust my box score here.
And the ball back out, it comes to Browse, and now Collier with the 2, Tyler Collier. That'll be 6 on the night for Collier, and the Trojans' lead is back to 9. And here's Clay Burkett. Burkett, and back over it comes.
So far, Carlisle's had to rely on their outside shooting to score. They've got virtually nothing inside.
And hanging on to the basketball is Myers, and it goes out and knocked back into Tyler Collier. The Trojans take it the other way with Seth Browse. And the shot from outside is no good, and Carlisle with the rebound with 1:26. And Clay Burkett with the basketball, and over it comes to Laframboise. And with the basketball, shot is up, and it is in, a 2-pointer. Laframboise, I hope I said that right, Ed.
Yeah, that's the closest I can know. That was actually a nice effort by him. I thought he might have walked in there somewhere, but he covered a lot of ground and made it work.
And that is Terrell Williams, and Williams back over it comes to Seth Browse. And now Tyler Collier. Collier back to Seth Browse. And this is Seth again. We're down to 33 seconds, and Collier underneath misses the easy layup. Follow-up don't go for Chambersburg, but they do get the foul underneath.
Collier missed one, and then Holzapfel missed one. But Terrell Williams got hacked as he went up to get the 3rd rebound.
So Terrell will go to the line for the first time this year, a 2-shot foul. He has a pair of 3-pointers on the night, and his first one is good. He got the bounce on that one, and Chambersburg's lead is back to 8. And now the next one is on the way, and that one is good. So Williams hits both ends of it. And it is a 9-point Chambersburg Trojan lead. 26 seconds. We'll see how Carlisle plays this. Possibly going to try to get the last shot. Quentin Myers are there with the basketball. And the shot up there is off the front of the rim. It's no good. And Carlisle comes away with the basketball. And the clock is down to 6.9 seconds. That's Burkett with the ball down to 2.3. And a bad shot, and that's the way the first half comes to an end here in Chambersburg. Good quarter of basketball for the Chambersburg Trojans, outscoring the Thundering Herd 16-6. At halftime, our score, Chambersburg 26 and Carlisle 17 on the F&M Trust, the sports network on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. So if your bank hasn't been doing things your way, visit fmtrustonline.com.
Right now, you can get what you really wanted for Christmas, right here at Keystone Ford. Ring in the new year with the new Ford Escape or Edge. Both are available at 0% APR for 60 months. Dashing through the snow in a new Ford from Keystone Ford is definitely the way to go.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Season's greetings from the Franklin County Visitors Bureau. When you, friends, and family are looking for holiday fun, visit ExploreFranklinCountyPA.com. Please enjoy a safe and happy holiday season.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at PremierHVACPA.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
This is Chambersburg Trojans basketball on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Our halftime show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities. We are at halftime, and the Chambersburg Trojans on top of this one by 9 points at 26-17. Outscoring Carlisle 11-10, or Carlisle outscored Chambersburg 11-10 in the first quarter, and then the Trojans 16-6 in that second quarter over the Carlisle thundering herd. Chambersburg coming in here with a record of 3 wins and 2 losses, looking for their 4th victory of the year, and they got a boost right from the start tonight, as Terrell Williams and Ethan Scheffler playing their first action of the year, and they both contributed heavily to that Trojan 9-point lead.
Yeah, Terrell Williams has 8 points to lead the Trojan scorers. Tyler Collier has 6, and Ethan Scheffler has 5. The other scorers are 3 for Seth Browse, 2 each for Max Doctor and Ty Holzapfel. For Carlisle, the leading scorer is Ben Nix. He had 2 3-pointers for 6 points. Dylan Young has 2. Logan Laframbois has 2. Clay Burkett 3. Tristan Sulich 2. And Howie Rankin 2. Carlisle is 7 for 17 from the field and did not take a free throw in the first half. Chambersburg is 8 for 20 shooting and 6 for 8 from the line. And
those funny insurance ads on TV. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Antrim Insurance Agency, your independent Erie insurance agent with offices in Greencastle and Waynesboro. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Antrim Insurance Agency today, 717-593-0500, or visit AntrimInsurancePA.com.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, well, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals, providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand-name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717 597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Season's greetings from the Franklin County Visitors Bureau. When you, friends, and family are looking for holiday fun, visit explorefranklincountypa.com. Please enjoy a safe and happy holiday season. Halftime report has been brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities. We are just underway in the third quarter. Chambersburg with a 9-point lead to start here in the second half. And a big second quarter to take the lead at the half. And here on your screen is Ben Nix, who already has a couple of threes tonight.
Chambersburg outscored Carlisle 16-6 in that second quarter.
And that's off the back of the rim, and that's no good. The follow-up does go down. Did you see who?
Barlow.
Barlow, okay. James Barlow with 2 points.
He missed a lot of the first half. They had 2 fouls. He played in the beginning and not much after that, so that could help Carlisle on the board. He already did there with 1 basket.
Trojans go left to right in the second half. Here's Terrell Williams. And back down to Collier. Collier out, and this is Browse. He gets into the paint, now gets it back to Maynard. And Williams, and the shot is knocked away. And the fight for the basketball, and Maynard comes away with it, taking it the other way. Now he loses it. Back it goes to the Thundering Herd and to the basket. And that kind of off-balance shot went through.
Howie Rankin on that shot, I believe.
Yeah, number 2. That was Howie. And now it's a 5-point ball game. Carlisle scoring 4 unanswered here to start the second half.
Aaron made a nice play to get down there and get that loose ball, but then somebody came from behind him and knocked it out. But he makes up for it. There is a 3-pointer that goes down for Aaron Maynard. And I have that as the Trojans' 5th 3 of the night, Ed. 2, 3, 4, 5. Have 4. Oh, only 4? Okay. Williams has 1. Treffler has 1, Browse has 1, and
Maynard. Have Williams for 2 threes. So
wait, you're right. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
And there it is, and back it comes, and there is the shot that is up.
That's Barlow again.
So Barlow back with another bucket.
Holzapfel really had pretty good defense on that time. He put a hand right in his face, but Barlow able to put it in.
29-23. And this is Browse. Now back over to Williams. And down it comes Holzapfel looking to get it back out. He gets it to Terrell, who drives a lead, and it's going to be knocked down and a foul called on the Carlisle.
Yep, Williams will shoot 2. He's on Trevor Hamilton. That's his 3rd.
And
his first 2 were on illegal picks.
And that one is good. And I have the Trojans only 4 2-pointers on the night. First one good for Williams.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. They're putting the threes in tonight. Terrell is now 4 out of 4 from the charity stripe. And the Trojans build their lead back to 8 at 31-23. And into the left corner it goes. And now back over to Ben Nix. And we've got a whistle underneath.
Any foul on Holzapfel.
And that will be the Trojans' first foul here in the second half.
Ethan Treffler comes in for Williams.
And the first for Holzapfel on the night. And this is Nix, and now outside, and that's no good. But we're getting...
It's going to be a foul, I think, on Browse for pushing off.
So Browse is going to be called for the foul. Not a shooting foul.
And actually, both his fouls have been underneath rebounding. It's not where you expect to see him.
His second of the night. And back out it comes. It goes over to number 2, Howie Ranke. And now over on the right side, and the ball knocked away, and it's Tyler Collier who picks it up there for the Chambersburg Trojans.
It was Browse that knocked it free. That was a nice play by him.
And down to Tyler Collier with the ball. And the shot is up there.
Ethan Schreffler.
And in. Ethan Scheffler puts it through for Chambersburg.
We got a basket by, I can't see his number.
Yeah, that's
20.
Number 20, which is Ravenel. And the ball now back to the Thundering Herd of Carlisle. And we get the whistle there.
They call Maynard for a foul.
First on Maynard, third on the Trojan team. Right side. And now it comes back to Howie Ranke.
Carlisle's trying to make much more effort trying to get the ball inside if they can this half. They've done a better job than they did the first half. And there's
into the paint and misses it. Trojan rebound.
They got numbers here. If they
oh, my goodness. What a shot. What a shot. He was going away and put it up like a line drive and nailed it.
With his left hand as he's moving away from the basket. That was I'm surprised he even took a shot, let alone made it.
And the other end, and that misses. And now breaking out of coverage to nail the two-pointer underneath is 25.
Barlow.
Okay, Barlow, James Barlow. And I have him at 6 points. Trojan lead is cut to 9. And here's Maynard, and he misses it off the side of the rim. And here come the Thundering Herd the other way with 2:38 to go, third quarter. And there in the left quarter, putting it up is Barlow again.
That's Ravenel.
Or excuse me, Ravenel. And he's got the three-pointer, and Carlisle is within 6 just like that.
Timeout, Chambersburg.
So the Trojans call time. We'll do likewise. 2:20 to go here in the third quarter. Chambersburg 36, Carlisle 30 on the F&M Trust Sports Network on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
The Chambersburg Trojans play here. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Chambersburg with a 6-point lead. They have led by as many as 11, but it's down to 6 right now. 36-30.
Carlisle definitely made some adjustments to their offense at halftime, getting themselves free for some better looks in the second half from that Trojan man-to-man defense. They're letting the ball, Howie Rankin has had the ball a lot more in his hands, and he's done a lot more with it. And then James Barlow has done a good job underneath. He scored 6 points already this quarter.
And back over it comes. That is Browse for the Trojans. He gets it to Collier, back to Terrell Williams. And Williams now to Schreffler underneath. Collier for the 2.
That time they definitely wanted to work the ball into Collier. You could see that coming, and he made a nice little move once he got it.
Collier now with 8 points. The Trojan lead is 8. And Down to 1:42 as the Thundering Herd work the basketball. Dylan Young. And
that had to be a travel. Oh my goodness!
Was not called.
Looked like James Harden.
Yeah. And Trojans with the ball back, and here comes Williams, and it's good for the 2, but it's going to be a charge on Williams.
Could see that one coming because he started his drive outside the foul line, and Carlisle had time to get somebody underneath there. It wasn't a lot of contact, but it was enough. You could just tell that was going to happen. Unfortunately, Terrell made the basket too, which didn't count, of course.
And you're looking at Dylan Young over on the right side. And back out it comes. This is Clay Burkett. And Burkett here on the right side.
Carlisle's got basically their second team in here right now for this last minute or so. Timeout for Carlisle.
So the Thundering Herd take time, and we'll do likewise on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
Down to the final 45 seconds of the third quarter. Driving in for the two-pointer is number 15 for Carlisle, Dylan Young. Thundering Herd have it down to 6 points here.
He's a freshman, huh?
Yes.
He's pretty impressive. He's got some skills there. And certainly not afraid to take it to the hoop either.
No. He very confident doing it. He's 5'11", also listed at 5'11". So.
Chambersburg looks like they're playing for one here.
And over it comes. That is Williams.
Down to 9 seconds.
And Browse. And there's the shot by Doctor, and he got it. Max Doctor for the 2. And the Trojans up their lead here at the end of the third quarter with the basket by the Doctor. And it's Chambersburg 40, Carlisle 32 at the end of the third quarter on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
If a business has a bad sign, that's probably, well, a bad sign. Would you really want to do business with that company?
Your sign may be the first impression people have of your business. That's why a good quality sign is an important part of every successful business.
For 70 years, Art Sign Company has been the area's premier sign and identity professionals, providing expert craftsmanship in every commercial and residential sign they create.
Art Sign Company takes pride in offering signs for every type of business.
Their products even include digital and lighted signs.
And the residential offerings include house signs, birthday banners, and more.
Art Sign Company handles everything from the design and fabrication process to installation and service.
You can even promote your business on the road with a standout vehicle wrap.
Learn more online at artsignco.com.
Art Sign Company, your hometown sign shop where customers become friends.
Carlisle outscores Chambersburg in the third quarter 15-14. Trojans lead it by 8 at 40-32. And with the ball there was Evan Schreffler, and it's back to Schreffler. He tries to get it underneath. It bounces off the basket. Collier is there to put it through. Tyler Collier underneath.
Collier being nice and aggressive tonight. I like that.
And at the other end, the shot misses, and a loose basketball on the court, and it's going to belong to
they call a timeout. Carlisle called a timeout, I think. They're going to give them possession. I think Coach Schreffler is going to question that a little bit. Looked like a held ball.
That's exactly what it looked like. But Chambersburg did not get the call. Timeout on the court with the Trojans leading it by.
It's only a 30-second one, so just want to let you know.
42-32. Okay, yes. We'll just keep it right here. And we'll remind you, be sure to join Mid-Penn Broadcasting for live high school wrestling that comes up tomorrow, 7 p.m. for a dual meet with Carlisle. And we'll have that for you tomorrow night, the live stream on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. And, of course, we are your home for the My House Trojan Wars tournament. Friday and Saturday, December 28th and 29th. We'll have the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals live here at Cassius for the Trojan Wars on December 29th on Mid-Penn Broadcasting. Fourth quarter as Carlisle almost lost the basketball there. They trail the Trojans by 8 at 40-32 as they work the ball over, and the underhanded layup there is good and a foul. It goes down for Clay Burkett, and he's also fouled.
It was a pretty impressive move by him going in there amongst the big guys, but he made it work.
First foul of the night for Terrell Williams. And for the Trojans, that's their 15th foul here in the second half. Thundering Herd have just one.
It's kind of a turnaround from the first half when Carlisle had no free throws. This will be this is their first free throw of the game.
It is. They have not made a free throw all night, and that shot is good.
Well, they haven't had any.
Well, yes,
so
they haven't.
You're right.
You're right.
What
they
you said was correct,
but yeah, they were not given the chance until now. Meanwhile, Chambersburg's been to the line 11 times. This is Ethan Schreffler. Over now to Seth Browse.
Chambersburg can afford to be a little patient here if they want to be.
And it's
still a 7-point lead.
Bounced over to now back to Schreffler, and he's got it. I believe that was a three from the top of the circle. Yes.
Apparently he's been doing some practicing of his shooting while he's been out, because he looked pretty sharp tonight.
He sure does. And
that's his third three, I believe.
Yeah, third three. I have him for 11 total.
That sounds right. Yep, because he had 5 before. Yep.
Wow. Great comeback game there. And that shot's a little short. And now we get the foul and the whistle underneath.
That Dylan Young is he can create his own shot as good as anybody on the court right now, from what I've seen.
And he's at the foul line.
No, this is Barlow.
Or excuse me, Barlow at the line, number 24. And his shot is good, first one. Carlisle now 2 out of 2 from the line. And it is a 45-36 Chambersburg lead. The second one misses, and the rebound comes down to the Trojans. And there's Tyler Collier over to Ethan Schreffler. He puts up another three. This one is no good. Rebound comes down to Carlisle with 5:49 to go in the ball game. And back out it goes. Now down left side to number 15, Dylan Young, underneath. And that shot is up and in for James Barlow. He has 9. Carlisle's has cut the lead to 7.
Barlow's been tough inside there. He doesn't have a lot of meat on his bones, but he has some nice little moves inside there.
And that is
there's a turnover.
Yes, it was right into the arms of Carlisle's Rankin underneath, and the shot is no good, but we have a whistle, and it appears Chambersburg going to be called for the foul.
And that's going to put Carlisle in the bonus too.
So
I think it would have been a 2-shot foul anyway, but that's Carruthers going to the line.
So Carruthers to the line for 2. Carlisle has just 1 team foul the second half.
Yep, that could be a problem for Chambersburg because they're starting to put the hurt on the line, which stops the clock too.
And Carlisle had not taken a foul shot to here in the fourth quarter in this one. And that shot is good. Jeremiah Carruthers at the line. And that's Ty Holsopple you see checking back into the game for Chambersburg. And the second one rims out. Rebound comes down to Tyler Collier and the Chambersburg Trojans. As we hit the 5-minute mark in this ball game. And Carlisle called for the foul, and by the reaction, it has to be Howie Rankin, and it is his first of the night. What did he's like he's saying? What did I do? As we'll get the inbound pass, and this comes in to Seth Browse. And Browse. And now over to Aaron Maynard. It's Tyler Collier, top of the circle, over to Seth Browse on the right wing. Back it comes, Ethan Schreffler for 3, and he's got it. Again, his 4th 3 of the night. He now has 14. And the Trojans are back on top by 9. And the other end shot is good, a foul on the Trojans.
That's Carruthers with the basket. Nice drive there by Rankin. And he dished off to Carruthers, and he made the layup and got fouled, so he's got a chance for a 3-point play.
He was 1 for 2 from the line tonight, make it 2 out of 3. And Carlisle just keeps coming right back and answering. Trojans have had the lead. Carlisle cuts it. Trojans answer. It's down now to 6. And we've got a lot of basketball to play here. 4:25 to go.
Carlisle now playing a man-to-man.
And this is Tyler Collier. And Collier, as he gets it underneath, the feed to Collier, and the slam is good.
Nice assist by Browse there.
And Collier now with 12. And
Carlisle ball went out of bounds. Chambersburg has it.
So we'll go back to the Trojans, and Collier, Trojan lead back to 8.
They did a nice job recognizing Carlisle went to man. Browse posted up underneath and got the pass, and then he knew Collier was coming the other side and dropped a little pass off behind him, and then Tyler saw the opening and put it down.
And this is Seth Browse, and it's Browse. 50-42 the Trojans. Tyler Collier. Trojans may try to chew a little clock right here.
Yeah, with the foul situation the way it is, that's not a bad idea. Because anytime Carlisle gets fouled, of course, the clock's going to stop. So if you can burn some off at your offensive end, that's a good thing.
And here's Collier, who brings it in the lane and puts it up. Tyler Collier now with 14.
Nice to see him be aggressive tonight. It's really paying off.
It has, yeah. See it in the scoring column. 10-point lead. I think the Trojans' biggest lead was 11. And the ball is going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Chambersburg.
Nice play by Collier. Loose ball underneath, and he threw it off of a Carlisle player. Heads up play.
So Collier to inbound under the Thundering Herds basket. And there's Doctor now back to Collier. And this is Browse bringing it up court. They'll get it out. Shot there by Terrell Williams. No good. Chambersburg rebound. They get it back out to Seth Browse. 2:53 to go in the ball game.
I just wanted to reset here and take a few more seconds off.
Yeah, no need to be in a hurry if you're Chambersburg.
Now, once they broke the press, they had numbers down there, but fortunately got the rebound.
And the pass underneath to Holsopple. It's misses the shot, but he is fouled.
That's the kind of shot they're going to be able to get now if Carlisle's playing man. Of course, they're trying to do what they can to make a steal or something. But if Chambersburg is patient, they're going to get some shots underneath.
So here's Holsopple from the stripe, and it is good. So Chambersburg matches their largest lead of the night, 53-42. And the second one on the way from Holsopple. And he's got that one. Trojans by a dozen with 2:38 to go. And here's Howie Rankin underneath, and the underhanded shot is no good. Collier rebounds, the whistle blows.
What happened? I think what happened was Terrell Williams got called for a foul after the play. It wasn't on the shot. I'm not really sure. I couldn't see exactly what happened, but Rankin went down. Barlow went down. It must have been after the rebound because Collier got the rebound, but it must have been after that.
Second of the night on Terrell Williams. And here's the shot that is no good. And the rebound comes down to the Chambersburg Trojans. The Trojans lead it by 12. And we're headed toward the 2-minute mark at 2:05 remaining.
They're going to try to keep it in Seth Brouse's hand as much as they can.
And
foul down low on Barlow. They got some fouls to give, so it's probably not a bad idea. They only have 4 so far, so if they get closer, they want to be able to put Trojans on the line, so they got to have some fouls in here somewhere.
And this is Collier. And back out it comes to Maynard. And now over to Seth Brouse. Keeping an eye on the clock down to 1:47.
Do a nice job moving the ball here against the man-to-man.
Chambersburg eating up a lot of time, and Carlisle still has to give 3 fouls.
At some point, they're going to start reaching in and taking what they can get.
As precious seconds are ticking away, down to 1:30. And they have the ball, but I think Carlisle knocked it out, or did they?
It should be. He signaled Chambersburg's ball, yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of the Carlisle fans thought that wasn't the case, but
certainly looked like it, at least from here. 54-42, 12-point Trojan lead.
And they've used up well over 30 seconds on this one possession.
And when you're down by a dozen this late in the ball game, for Carlisle, that's not good.
No.
And Williams and the Trojans will get the charge.
No reason to do that. Absolutely no reason.
None whatsoever at this juncture.
Terrell saw there was an opening in the key, or in the lane, and he decided to go for it, and it really wasn't there. That was an easy call by the officials. But they still burned more than 45 seconds, so that's not too bad.
And a timeout on the court, 1:13 to go in the ball game. 54-42, Chambersburg leads over Carlisle on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpennbroadcasting.com, the sportspage.blog.
Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Antrim Insurance Agency, your independent Erie insurance agent with offices in Greencastle and Waynesboro. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Antrim Insurance Agency today, 717-593-0500, or visit AntrimInsurancePA.com.
1:13 to go in this one at Cash's tonight. The Trojans trying to hang on to a 12-point lead. As against the thundering herd of Carlisle, Chambersburg will round out the Mid-Penn Commonwealth December schedule at Central Dauphin on Friday night.
Central Dauphin's still undefeated.
Yes, they are. So that's going to be a big matchup. They appear to be very strong. Then they have the Gettysburg tournament next week. And here's the three-pointer. Top of the circle is no good. Terrell Williams rebounds for Chambersburg. and he'll get it to Browse, and it's Browse into the back over it comes. He gets it off to Schreffler, now back to Browse. We're inside a minute at 53 seconds. And Carlisle's not doing anything to stop it here.
Well, Rankin tried to go for a steal, but didn't get it, and I guess they figure maybe 12 points is too much. Actually, I'm not upset about that at all.
No, not at all. Underneath, Williams for the two. Terrell Williams, and the Trojans have their biggest lead of the night. Terrell has 12. And there it is, and the shot underneath there is good for Carlisle. Barlow. He's had a good night. And they'll get it to Collier. We're down to 11 seconds as the Trojans bring it across midcourt. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Chambersburg Trojans are going to go to 4-2 as they defeat the Carlisle Thundering Herd here tonight by a score of 56-44. In Chambersburg, Trojans are now 4-2. The Thundering Herd falls to 2 wins and 4 losses. We will be coming back with the post-game show. The Antrim Insurance post-game show after these messages on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Banking done your way. It's more than just words to F&M Trust. It's a real commitment to you. As a community bank based right here in South Central PA, F&M Trust is more flexible, more responsive, and a lot more satisfying to work with. From fast mobile banking to saving reliably for retirement, F&M Trust really partners with you to help keep your life in sync. That's banking done your way. That's F&M Trust. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Season's greetings from the Franklin County Visitors Bureau. When you, friends, and family are looking for holiday fun, visit ExploreFranklinCountyPA.com. Please enjoy a safe and happy holiday season.
Right now you can get what you really wanted for Christmas right here at Keystone Ford and save a sleigh full of money. Check out the savings on a new Ford Super Crew. 0% financing for 60 months and $27.50 cash back. Ring in the new year with the new Ford Escape or Edge. Both are available with 0% APR for 60 months. Don't get stuck with an ugly sweater. Get what you really want this year at KeystoneFord.com. Dashing through the snow in a new Ford from Keystone Ford is definitely the way to go.
At Summit Sports Medicine, we understand that injuries don't always happen during business hours. That's why I, Dr. Michael Day, am here for you when you need it. I'll use my advanced training in sports medicine to get you back to what you love safely. An injury doesn't have to sideline your sports career. For the expert care you deserve, call Summit Sports Medicine, day or night, at 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Again, that's 1-844-SHS-TEAM. Our team is here for you.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
The U.S. Air Force flies thousands of missions around the world each day and relies on airmen with specialized mechanical training and skills to make it all happen. When you choose a mechanical career in the Air Force, you'll receive extensive training and experience on some of the most advanced equipment in the world. Call Tech Sergeant Patrick at 717-480-7254 to find out more. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
Welcome back, everyone. Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where the Trojans improved their record to 4 wins and 2 losses on the season, defeating the Thundering Herd of Carlisle by a score of 56-44. Tonight's postgame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent, serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland communities. For Chambersburg tonight, got a tremendous lift as from 2 returning players who have been out with injuries all season, Terrell Williams and Ethan Schreffler, and we thought it was getting close when we saw them warming up on Saturday night at Cedar Cliff, and they made their first appearances tonight. And it was a good ones for Chambersburg. Unofficially, I have Terrell Williams with 12, and Ethan Schreffler tonight with 14 points for Chambersburg. And also Tyler Collier with 14 points for the Chambersburg Trojans. Max Doctor with 4. We have Ty Holsopple tonight. Holsopple with 6 points tonight for Ty. And 5 points on the board for Seth Browse. Aaron Maynard with 3 points for the Chambersburg Trojans tonight. And it's all around a good night, and you could tell the difference with Chambersburg. They had struggled offensively. They were undermanned, and we knew that. But tonight it looked like a much different ball club offensively for Chambersburg. Much crisper on offense for the Chambersburg Trojans. For the losing Carlisle Thundering Herd tonight, they were led by James Barlow, and Barlow tonight had 11 points for Carlisle. Howie Rankin with 4, Clay Burkett with 6, Quinton Myers with, Logan from Ball. He had 2 points tonight for Carlisle. 9 from Ben Nix, 4 from Dylan Young, 1 from Curtis Ravenall, and we mentioned 11 from James Barlow, and Tristan Solich tonight with 2. Jeremiah Carruthers tonight with 4 points for the Thundering Herd of Carlisle. Next up for the Chambersburg Trojans, the undefeated Central Dolphin Rams Friday night in Colonial Park. And we'll have that game on Mid-Penn Broadcasting beginning at about 7:15 p.m. Tonight's game has been a production of Mid-Penn Broadcasting, operating the camera in the Smith Bussey. And tonight's game has been brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com, member FDIC. Tonight's postgame show brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local area insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. By Summit Sports Medicine of Chambersburg and Waynesboro, the Franklin County Visitors Bureau. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road, Chambersburg. By Del Martin Incorporated, serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy, offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waitsboro, and Newville. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the community since 1984. Art Sign Company, serving our area since 1945. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. By the Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports. The United States Air Force, aim high, make a living with a career that makes a difference. By Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waynesboro. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg and McLaughlin's Drugstore in McConnellsburg. And by Clyde Tours, visit ClydeTours.net for complete tour schedule. For my partner Ed Gottwalls and the entire Mid-Penn Broadcasting team, I'm Gary Clyde. Thanking you for joining us tonight. Again, the final score, Chambersburg 56, Carlisle 44. Good night, everyone.